Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of San Antonio After Dark. And tonight we've got a late start, and we sincerely apologize about that. And it looks like my image isn't showing up, so I'll get that fixed here in a moment. Yep, that's the wrong one. So, with that said, I'm KewlImp, I'm Justin, I'm also every other character in this game that exists, and that has a lot to do with my brain, and if you've never done this, you know how stressful it can be. Now, where we left off with Jason's character Fett finally coming under siege from the ratkin he angered in his past. And how this occurred is by the ratkin kin noticing he was there. So it goes all the way back to that situation where he was shooing those drunkards out of the bar. Excuse me. So where we're going to pick up is with Ardith. You are not in a situation where you've just been chased down by a killer ratkin who is toying with you. Excuse me. So where we're going to begin is you wake up.
Jesus or something.
And spin a blood point as per normal. And by the way, Gatorade, if you want to sponsor me, I will take the sponsorship.
Is that actual Gatorade or looks like a different type?
No, it's Gatorade.
Okay.
So with that said, where is my thing at? Huh.
Hey, do you want me to close your other door?
Which other door?
The door to your bedroom.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay. I didn't know if you were getting any feedback or anything like that.
No.
No, I don't care about updates.
So, with that said, where we begin is in a very precarious situation. Wow, I don't know why this is all messed up. Sorry, yeah. So, as you wake up and you begin to wander out of your room, please give me alertness perception.
Oh, I can do that. 3, 6, okay.
Very noticeable, very early. But you notice early. Your television's on. It's in the living room, and you know it's the living room because you've seen this before. And you've been here before, but you know, you ain't really seen
I don't really come home and watch television.
Exactly. Okay, wrong screen.
I'm usually a little bit busy.
Window capture. And there is someone there. And I'm sorry for the pauses here. I want to get my stream back to the way it was because some reason, although I am not the most handsome person in the world. There we go. So what happens is you see there is someone sitting on your couch. He's not drinking tea, mind you. But the TV's on. And you hear this story being reported. Officials don't know what happened. Sometime around 12:30 p.m., this pawn shop was attacked by someone using either improvised explosives or some type of grenades. The building was quickly put out of fire. The fire was quickly put out in the building, and there is one reported casualty. The owner, Mr. Sarkeesian, is unavailable for comment. We haven't been able to find him, and we are looking for him. If anyone knows an Abraham Sarkeesian or whatever, please report it to the police at their Crime Stoppers number. And he clicks it off. Hi. It's a track scene, yeah. So, my name's Head Above Water. And I'm here on behalf of, I believe y'all call him Master Splinter.
That name sounds familiar.
He was the one who was here a couple nights ago.
Ah, the one who left the tea.
Yeah, y'all should learn to enjoy some finer things. However, that's not why I'm here tonight. I'm here tonight because he's willing to offer you a deal.
I see. And this deal would be...
He wants the Fett. He wants him good. And he's willing to offer you and anyone else in your little, I don't know what y'all call them, we call them packs, in your little pack there, immunity from all the San Antonian shifters for 1 year if you bring him to me. Well, to Splinter, as you would call him. Now, I am kindly leaving you a burner phone. That way, because there's one number on it, you can reach out to Splinter and you can get a hold of him.
That sounds like a good deal, but how do I know you guys will keep your words? And have you already talked with the Garu, or whatever they call themselves now?
Oh, the big boys, yeah. They know about it. It's not all of you vampires. It's only a few of you. Now, just to let you know, it's an expiring offer. You have 48 hours. If not, next time we're coming, you're not going to see us coming because we're just going to start with fire. And I love to watch these old ranch-style houses just burn to the ground. Well, I'm going to go have a nice day, or a nice night. I got a date. Twins, man. They are fucking gorgeous. And you see him kind of saunter out. There is indeed a burner cell phone sitting on the table. It's an old-style flip phone. And what I want you to do is give me alertness and awareness and perception.
So, just perception.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Silly Goose, do you have a Twitter? Something's a little off about it. You don't know what it is.
The phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not necessarily magic. It doesn't feel cursed or anything like that. It's just very obviously more than just a cell phone.
Okay.
And then we move over to Fett and God damn it. Fett and Ferdinand. You wake up and it's not how you expected to wake up. There is two people holding you back. Your wrists are bound in chains behind your back. You're sitting in a chair but you're not restrained.
Oh.
As well as Ferdinand.
You gotta lock up my little brother too? Come on, man. I thought we were friends.
And you realize Reggie is there, but so is the Primogen, the one who signed off on you having access to the safe house.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, my friend. How are you?
Been better, I think.
This feels bad.
I'm gonna subtly test the chains.
They're strong chains, but they're just standard mortal handcuffs. With potence, you could break through them easily, and with enough force, you could probably do it.
Yeah.
But it's not like anything special specifically made to restrain you in all of your in all of your strength.
Hey, do you mind taking these off?
We're gonna have a conversation first.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
And he hands you a note. Well, he opens up the note for you so you can read it. It says, I want Fett. I want his pedophilic child. Or I come back tomorrow morning in full force.
What's a pedophilic?
It means an adult who loves a little kid. It's really fucked up for. Yeah. So, I see you got familiar with our rat problem.
Yes, and we'd been on relatively neutral ground until recently. Well, let's be specific. Until yesterday morning. Sorry, I'm so unused to the daytime chatter. The afternoon, lunchtime.
Yeah. I
when
remember.
Two kindred bring the master of a lot of rats to our front door.
Ew.
This safe house is going to be abandoned. We can no longer use it.
Dirty.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I was more concerned with trying to keep myself and my brother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
You realize he hasn't put on Mask of a Thousand Faces. He looks not old and decrepit, but his jaw is slightly off hinge. He can still talk normally, but it's just that. If you've ever heard someone's jaw click, it occasionally does that as he's speaking to you. He is wearing a nice suit, which really offsets his actual facial appearance. If you didn't know it, he would look like something out of a ghoul out of Tales from the Crypt. Obviously, we're not going to turn you over.
Well, thank you for that.
But you can't expect a safe harbor from us any longer.
Well, I guess I understand that one. I was hoping something else, but we'll see what we got. Hey, how'd you get that note?
He sent it on the back of a rat up to our guards.
Did you save the rat?
No, the rat ran away.
Damn it.
Our guards do not know animalism.
Yeah, well, it was worth a try.
But with that said, you're still a friend to us. And give me alertness and perception because you're looking around as he's talking.
Sure. Yeah, Ferdinand's going to use heightened vision.
Okay. As you both look around, it doesn't take long. They're setting up traps for this guy to come back either way. You're seeing silver-studded pilums. Pilum is a type of
javelin.
Yeah, that essentially bend once it enters its target. For anyone who doesn't know, Pelums are dangerous as fuck when it's not silver. And every last one of these are made out of silver.
Hey, I noticed you're kind of getting loaded for bear. Maybe you could do me one more favor, and then I could help you out after you're done with that favor.
And what are you going to ask of me?
Well, I can't go back to my pawn shop, but I've been collecting silver for obvious reasons, and a few specialized types of weapons that I don't mind sharing. If you could send someone who could scout the place out, maybe grab those for me, I would be more than willing to give you a fair share.
I'm not interested in silver. However, more than likely he has not found a way into your haven. I understand it. My spies have told me that you had that new fellow, Byron, put
Yeah.
wards around your building. If it's on the building, he still can't enter at this time.
Well, I'm more concerned about me showing my face around a place that was attacked by grenades, you know? So,
Were you in a safe place at the time before you ran?
I was, or I thought I was. I guess I didn't have a beefy security protocol. So,
Then that silver might be ruined already.
I don't know. I was going to call my insurance company, but I kind of got my hands behind my back, So, it's hard to make a phone call.
You see him look at two. You imagine there's two guards behind you. You hear the cuffs come off.
Thank you.
And you didn't notice it beforehand, but the handcuffs actually had razor wire on it. So if you were to try to slip out of the cuffs, they would have stripped your hands to the bone. And that is both for Ferdinand and for Fett.
Well, how about this? How about can I stick around for about an hour? Maybe get a little bit of orientation, make a phone call or two. And
Stick
then,
around as long as you want to. We're leaving
when are you leaving?
right now.
Now, okay.
And him and his entourage, including Reggie, get up and they just leave out the other side of the door.
Well, there went that plan. Hey, before you go, do you have a landline? I don't want to use my phone.
There's one upstairs in the house.
All right, thank you. Fed will head upstairs and hit the landline and call his insurance company.
ABC Insurance. It actually takes you about 15 minutes to get through to a rep.
Yeah. Hey, this is Vasily Fett. I own the pawn shop that was exploded earlier today. I was out of town. I just got the news.
Our policy still shows Mr. Satrakian.
Yeah, No. I own the shop. I run the shop. The Trakian, he gifted it to me a few years back. So I'm kind of acting. He's getting up in the years. I have a power of attorney. I can forward it to you. But
What did you say your name was again? God, I hate this scene, by the way. Oh, here it is. I'm so sorry. And what can we do for you today, Mr. Fett?
Yeah, I haven't been back. I'm just getting back into town. I heard the news. I'm trying to arrange for a hotel room right now because I also live there. I'm just wondering what the damages are, what the situation is, what's going on.
At this time, we don't have a police report. They reached out to us trying to find Mr. Satraxian. Do you know where he happens to be?
Yeah, like I said, he's getting up in the years. He kind of lives in a home for individuals who have mental problems. If you understand my drift. So I run all of his business now. if you give me a minute, I'll email you a power of attorney. I don't have a computer near
Oh,
me. but-
I have it on me. I see it right now. It
Okay,
was
great.
kind of hidden behind a couple other screens. I'm so sorry about that.
That's all right. You're just doing your job.
Sorry. After 8 hours of doing that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, we have an agent out there right now if you want to go and at least meet him.
Well, I just got back into town, like I said. Let me get a hotel room. Could you maybe give me his number, and then we could meet somewhere else? I'm not. I've got my little brother with me. I don't really want to bring him over there and see whatever's going on. You know, I think that'd be really bad for him. He's about 10 years old. I prefer to kind of go with a gentle touch.
The adjuster's name is Christopher.
Yep.
And yep, he just got back to me. I can give you his telephone number. It is 222
Mm-hmm.
2222.
Okay. So if you would send Mr. Christopher a message and tell him I'll be contacting him shortly.
Oh, absolutely. You have a great night, Mr. Fett, and I hope this all gets resolved for you quickly. Click.
Oh, me too. Thank you.
Would you like to take a survey?
Yes.
I'm not doing the rest of this. Do you leave
all
good marks or
fives.
bad marks?
5 stars all the way.
Okay.
So, Fett and Ferdinand then are gonna go and call a cab.
Did you already adjust your character sheet?
So, yeah, I just added the one, if that's cool. I didn't mess with my experience or anything.
Okay.
Gonna call a cab, and we're gonna go to, what is it, Windermere Heights, right? The most expensive part of town.
I don't remember. I thought it was Alamo Heights.
Alamo Heights, that's the one. I'm gonna go to the hotel nearest to Alamo Heights, the place that would be least expected for Fett to stay in. And I'm not gonna call anybody. I'm gonna have Ferdinand talk on the phone to the cab company to order the cab. We're gonna go to Alamo Heights, to whatever hotel's it near Alamo Heights, and stay there. And then I'm gonna call Christopher, and say, hey, we're set up over here. Could you please meet us using not using my phone, using the hotel phone.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take whatever phone I had, and I'm just gonna ditch it somewhere.
In lieu of Mr. Subtraction not being here, Mr. Fett, I do need you to come out and walk through the property with me.
Yeah, listen, I've got my little brother. I just got him set up in the hotel room. It's going to be I really would prefer not to do that, because I don't want him to see any damages or anything, or get scarred or anything like that.
We can definitely do this tomorrow morning.
I got work in the morning. I'm an exterminator. I get up early. I don't really have. I do that on the side. I don't really have a lot of time to. I let my employees handle most of the day to day. You know.
At some point, sir, and it will have to be in the immediate future, unless Mr. Subtraction comes around, we will have to walk through the property.
Okay. Well, hey, can you do me a favor? Is
Yes,
my
sir.
Tesla still okay?
Oh, the car? No. It appears whoever attacked you, they destroyed everything they could.
Oh.
The only thing the police said is that there was some really fuzzy footage of someone just going around and shooting a grenade launcher into your building.
Oh.
The police do want to reach out to you. You said you're set up at the hotel. What
Yeah.
room number are you in?
I'm here. Like I'll tell him.
Okay.
I'll tell him. Yeah, I'll tell him the room number, I guess.
Okay. He's like, all right, thank you so much. Are you
Yeah.
still in the room at this point?
Yeah. Hey, Christopher, after I get settled here and kind of work out my own personal affairs, when's your general availability? Like I said, I'm mostly available at night. I don't want to make it a burden on you.
Oh, no burden at all. I keep pretty open hours. I do this for a living.
Oh, okay, great. So I'll give you a call in the next day or two once I deal with the cops and once I call all my employees and figure all this stuff out, and we'll set up that walkthrough. Just give me a little bit to get my little brother settled and get my other business worked out first, and
Excellent.
talk to the police, obviously.
And we look forward to hearing from you. We definitely want to be able to get this taken care of for you.
Oh yeah, me too. Thank you, and I hope you have a great night. And thank you for looking through the rubble of my former domicile.
You are absolutely welcome. And he'll hang up.
So at this point, I think I'll call Ardith.
Bring, 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 bring.
Oh, voicemail. Hey, Ardith.
No. He just disconnected. Real quick, while Drew is reconnecting to our chat, we have with us Jason and Victoria. For those who are new to the stream, my name is Justin. I'm also known as KewlImp. My wife calls me asshole, but she's special to me. With that said, I want to welcome you to the stream. I know Friday nights are a busy night. There's a lot of streams to watch, and we are really happy you take the time to watch us goof around with this system.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back, and I hope you enjoy the game. It's always a pleasure to entertain you guys.
And there is something I'm going to mention a little bit later on, towards the end of the stream. 5th edition will be coming out shortly. At least pre-orders go available tomorrow. We may, at least for a little while, run that game for just a little bit. Just to do a play test, a live play test of the game.
5th edition what?
Vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently the Sabbat have moved into the Middle East, chasing after antediluvians to kill.
That doesn't make any sense.
That sounds like fun.
It sounds like you can make a lot more directed Sabbat game.
And what is this?
Vampire 5th.
Huh.
Am I the only one that actually follows White Wolf and Onyx Path? That's a yes.
Yeah, I really don't anymore. I follow my game, which is your game. So.
I was looking at the Onypax forum when I was looking for an immortal character like a Highlander, but that was about it.
Yeah, you'll probably see me post there every now and then too. All right, so Ardith, ring ring, ring ring. Who let the dogs out? Roof, roof, roof.
Yeah, I don't have that song.
But your phone goes off. Not the burner phone.
Go for Ardith.
Oh, hey, Ardith. Guess who it is?
Let's see. I don't really have friends. So...
Thank you for the follow, Kitten Fangs.
That's Victoria.
Still, thank you for the follow, Kitten Fangs.
You're very welcome. Hey, so apparently some crazy rat folk attacked my pawn shop with a grenade launcher in the middle of the day.
Yes, I know. It was all over the news.
Yeah. I'm somewhere where they won't expect me to be, but I don't really have a safe place to stay. I don't have transportation, and I don't really have any weapons. And I don't want to go back there, obviously. I was going to ask some of my Nosferatu friends to help me out with that one, but they're not really on so good terms after they saved my ass. You know, I kind of used all my resources there. What's new on your end?
Well, I had a visitor this morning. Very nice gentleman. Gave me a phone.
Oh,
Oh, and he wants your head.
oh, great. What was his name?
You know, I didn't care to memorize it.
Okay. So, uh,
But he did give me a phone to call him, and I guess it only has one number in it. It's still on the table.
yeah, I wouldn't trust that phone as far as you could throw it, and you don't look like a professional pitcher. So,
Well, you know, you haven't seen me throw yet.
that's true. Oh, hey, Justin, actually, to retcon a little bit, uh, do you mind if Ferdinand and Fett take about 10 minutes to look for that Quran bit that Ferdinand threw?
It's just a knife, but it's just a knife.
No, it was the silver one.
Oh, that was left in the sewer.
Yeah,
You could definitely go out and explore it.
yeah. I think Ferdinand's going to do that while obfuscated.
Dex and stealth.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, you can stay up there, but don't get anywhere near the computer this time.
Kai.
Yeah, he turned off the whole monitor. He went, eh.
Yeah, he does that. Ferdinand will realize there's several rats around the area.
Nope. Turn around, leaving. We're going to go to the hotel then. Never mind. Also, from what Ferdinand tells me, when he was out doing some poking in the sewers, we're obviously being followed. So I'm kind of at my wit's end here. I was hoping maybe you had some ideas.
Yeah, sure. You could come out to this place. I mean, the guy did say that if I don't do it, they're gonna burn this place to the ground too, but
Well, how about this number? I know how to make a few types of explosives myself. How about you give me about 24, 48? Well, how long did they give you?
48 hours, I think, is what he said.
Okay, give me a day. And I'll try to whoop up some explosives, and maybe we'll spring a trap on this motherfucker.
Yes, let's go with that, because he said he wasn't going to tell us he was coming after 48 hours.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
Oh.
I guess he is coming, because after 48 hours, you know, that's the end.
Hey, I'm gonna leave a message with that bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Your bartender, about where I am. I don't trust talking on any of these lines, you know. So I'll get a message to him one way or the other, and we can meet up later.
Okay, that will work.
All right.
I'm getting ready to head there soon.
Oh, good. Hey, don't let those fuckers from last night in either. I think maybe they were involved.
I'll inform the bouncers.
All right. So I guess Ferdinand's getting a little hungry.
What's wrong with you?
Callahan's with us.
It's hanging out too late.
No, he's just hanging out.
Kylo Hin, you don't know where Kylo Hin is.
He's not with us.
No.
He wasn't in the safe house.
He was in the safe house, but that's self-preservation. If not, you would have fallen back asleep.
No, we took him. He was with. He was sleeping with Ferdinand.
Kylo Hin is nowhere to be seen.
All right, that's fine.
Ferdinand's gonna freak out about where Kylo Head is.
Ferd, I'm sorry, but I think we got bigger problems. Like what we're gonna do. You're looking quite antsy yourself. I gotta talk.
Even at this hotel, you would expect to see a couple of pets. You've not seen even a poodle in this place.
Yeah.
What's your blood pulse at?
Ferdinand's at like
Kylo Ren ate them all.
5,
Um,
8, or 10. 10.
I 10 for
10
Ferdinand.
for Pet and 5 for Ferdinand.
All right. What generation? 9th. Okay. Okay. So neither of you are hungry enough to actually have to fight off the beast. But give me a luck die. Okay, good. You make it up to your room.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do from there?
I'm gonna call Millennium
Mm-hmm.
and ask to speak to the bar.
Hey, Millennium,
Hey.
who is this?
Hey,
Er,
this is
Yeah.
this is your beer drinking friend.
Oh yeah, the one that don't drink but drink. What can I do for you?
Hey, don't say my name. Hey, look. Can you tell Ardith I'm staying, and I'm gonna say the name of the hotel.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna give the room. And could you ask him to bring some of that great red juice he got? We're a little peckish.
All right, I'll tell him.
All right, thank you.
And he'll hang up.
Yep.
He didn't even let you like say anything else. He's like, great.
All right, Ardith. As you arrive to Millennium, for every night this week so far, this place has been packed. Tonight, it is dead empty.
Tumbleweed.
Never good for business. Why are people leaving? I bet you there's another club on the side.
And you are still outside, but you're looking in the parking lot where you normally see a lot of different cars. You can hear the music clearly. No upcorn, sounds of people whining, moaning, or bitching from inside. No struggling conversations about does he love me or doesn't he. It is silent as far as your club goes. There is, however, one black Denali SUV in the parking lot.
Okay.
Eat it.
I'm gonna go up to the SUV.
Empty on the inside. Clean leather, all black. It has a silver trim. And it looks to be the 2019 model or 2018 model because this is last year.
Okay. How long can I tell how long it's been there, or roughly?
Give me perception and survival.
Okay, let me turn all this off.
Slash roll.
No, I got it. I was doing that in the beginning to make sure it was like, and then I have to redo it again because somebody turned it off. All right, what was it? Perception and
Survival.
survival. Ooh, I have one. Yay!
Difficulty is 6.
All right.
Yes. It has been here for about half an hour. You can tell that because it seems like the engine is still a little warm. And there's still a little bit of steam. Not a lot, mind you, but still a little steam coming off the tailpipe. because it's cold because we're still in January.
Okay, and I still have that burner phone on me.
Yes, you still have the burner phone.
Can I open the doors to this thing or no?
No, they're locked. You'd have to
Yeah.
break the window.
Well, this could be a really good client. I don't want to break his window and throw a phone in there. Like, I don't want this. All right. I'm gonna head back in the club and find the bartender.
Inside, you find 4 well-dressed gentlemen. There is one sitting down in a chair at the center of the room. There are 2 men flanking to his right, 1 to his left, and your bartender looks incredibly nervous. Boss, you have they cleaned out the club about 30 minutes ago. They want to talk with you. I'm gonna go and change my pants. And you see him literally walk from around the bar, go out the front door.
All right, but take a small break. I want to see you back here in 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes, 15, whatever.
Changing my pants!
Got it. Whatever, how long that takes.
And
well,
the men...
gentlemen, what can I do for you?
At poking and prodding, you can call me Julian. Or not Julian. God damn it, I suck at making names. Austin. Call me Austin.
Oh yeah, like that name was any better.
I've had a few favors called in, and I'm here to negotiate a deal. I do not want to make this deal. However, I will honor it because that is the right thing to do. The werewolves in the area will leave you and the flamboyant one you've been associated with recently go unmolested for a full year. 12 lunar months. We just have to know where Fed is.
And you want to know where he is now?
Yes.
Well, I'd love to help you, but I have no idea. He does his own thing.
You see the 2 people from the right and the one from the left move in front of the man. What do you do?
I stand my ground.
Alrighty then. Give me perception and awareness.
Okay. 3 and 9. So higher difficulty because I don't have awareness, right?
+1 difficulty.
Okay. Okay.
These guys are all werewolves. Now give me perception and empathy. Oh, I love you, silly goose. I love you to death.
I don't have any empathy, so.
You notice that their clothes are beginning to rip. They don't look like they've taken a significantly larger form, but they've definitely grown some. Their faces, which were well trimmed, now look bushy and ragged.
Okay.
Still standing your ground?
Yeah, I mean, this is my club. I told you. I don't know where Fed is. If you find him, let me know. That'd be great.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't know what Jason is doing, but he sounds like his actual character, Darth Vader. He's like over there.
No, that's here. I'll turn my game down.
Your game's creepy.
What is your manipulation and subterfuge?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
My manipulation is 2, and my subterfuge is 1.
All right. Mind you, this was not my intended path for this chronicle. Not one fucking bit. Not one bit.
All right.
Is that the truth, boy?
Yep.
It is though. Fat didn't tell him where he was.
He told him the hotel name.
No,
No,
I
he
told
didn't.
the bartender the hotel.
Bartender knows. I don't. Because the bartender ran out to go change his pants out of sheer scaredness or whatever.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So I don't know. So I'm like, yep, that's the truth.
And you wouldn't tell me even if you did, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
That leaves us in a bit of a quandary. I hate you leeches, every last one of you. And unlike the rats, I don't do in deals. Not a lick of you are honorable creatures. Get them. Are you going to continue to stand your ground?
Are they going to attack me now?
Yes. They've been slowly shifting into Krynos over this time frame.
Okay. So now they're in Krynos form?
Not yet. They're still in Glabra.
Hmm. Huh.
He can't obfuscate in front of a target.
That's right. Because he's not high enough level.
Yeah, that would be like really nice. Like, bye! Let's see, I have flaming.
I'm going to give you a single free action at this point.
I could hit him with my flaming swords.
Yo, there's 3. I'm just.
No, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4. Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna leave.
All right. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna leave because I still have my ability to like wish to survive. I have other things I need to do. This is all their thing. If they want to fight and tear each other up, whatever.
so how are you leaving? Because this is important.
I'm just leaving right out the same way.
You're
I
just
only have-
walking out the door?
Well, I'm celeritying out the door.
Okay. That I need to know. So, give me initiative.
What is that? It's like D1, right?
1d10. And then you add your dexterity and wits.
All right. 30 and 6. So 9 and 6.
Okay.
Because we haven't spent any blood or anything, right? Except for just the celerity.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. One of the werewolves is already on your tail,
Oh, of course he is.
and it is now your turn. Because you got the celerity out of the door. You're currently outside the door. What are you going to do?
What is my surrounding area?
It's your bar. So you have an alleyway, you have your parking lot, and the SUV is right in front of you.
I'm gonna take their SUV. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna.
All right. Are you
Yeah,
spending any blood?
Yeah, I'm spending blood. the corresponding celerity and my dex because I'm pretty much gonna hightail it out of that area
And which way are you running? Because this is important.
through the alley.
Okay. The rest of them begin to barrel out the door, and you can hear the creaks of wood and the moaning of the building as they just charge through the door. You can't see them at the moment. And we get back to the top for celerity actions. What are you doing?
Still running. I'm getting out of here. I'm just going through the alleys, and I'm gonna make it since there's nobody around, right?
No.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna let's see. I don't want them to hear me anymore. You know what? I'm gonna hit quietus and just take off and obfuscate.
Can't activate 2 disciplines at once.
Okay, then I'm just gonna obfuscate first.
Okay. Now you have fair escape. That's what I was waiting for you to do, by the way.
Well, I needed to be away from anybody that could see me. If that guy's still coming through the door, I couldn't do it. And hell, I don't know. There could have been a rat that was watching the whole time.
All right, give me wits and stealth.
Okay.
Difficulty is 7.
All right, 2 successes.
All right. So, you managed to get away soundly. No. Okay. So, what are you doing from here?
I don't know. What are my options? What in the area I'm at?
You are about a block away from your bar. And all you needed was obfuscate, by the way.
Yeah. I don't even know they're. I don't know. Can they hear me? Yeah, they can probably hear me.
Well, you succeeded on your roll to get through the alley without getting noticed.
Okay. I'm essentially going to. I'm gonna get to the alley. Get them up. I'm obfuscated. I'm just moving away. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna see how far. Where am I in relation to other clubs?
By foot or by a car?
Well, my car is still probably parked over Millennium, and I can't really get back to that right now.
No, you can't.
So,
Give me a luck die real quick.
Are there any? What was that? Just a 1d10?
Just a 1d10.
I was gonna say, are there any cars around me?
No, not at the moment. Okay. Sometimes I let the dice decide what happens to certain objects that I don't want a direct control over, not to be a dick.
All right. While I'm running, I'm just gonna toss the burner phone in the other alley and just leave.
All right. Okay. So where do you head to?
I'm heading toward. I guess the only place I know that might be okay because it's neutral ground would be Ashley's Forge.
Okay. And just as a reminder, there's still the first bite in San Antonio as well.
That's true. Which one's closer?
From where you are, first bite.
All right, I'll head to first bite then.
Because Ashley's Forge is on the north side. Yeah, far north side. Yours, the Forge is... No, Forge is closer because it's downtown.
All right, then I'll head to the Forge. I'm gonna head with whatever one's closer.
All right. Do you call for an Uber or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll get an Uber to take me there.
All right. Or a Lyft, or by the way, we are accepting sponsorships, and if you do that, we will only exclusively name drop that brand.
You can do it Uber. You can do it Lyft. You can do it Favor.
Hey, I'm a whore.
I could take the bus. I mean, that would still be the same. Of course,
Well,
I'm gonna-
Via is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, I vote Via on this one. A little bit safer, Arctic.
So, I got the kiwi strawberry. She got the good one. Damn you, Laura. So, you get there, and Ashley's Forge is jumping like normal. Again, like always, the bouncer just waves you on in. You go through the double doors, and it is Ashley by herself tonight.
I don't usually do this, and usually have the protege. I'm actually gonna go up to Ashley if she's by herself.
Yes, she is very much by herself. Excellent answers, silly goose. Excellent answers. You should buy a bike and help the environment. You have celerity.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll buy a bike. Maybe if I'm still alive. Remember? No, wait, I didn't have a bike. That got ruined. Or does he mean like a pedal bike?
Pedal bike.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess I could just take one from a kid. I'm sure he's not gonna miss it. I'm sure he'll cry. Somebody stole my bike. Can the bartender? Well, no, I can't call him.
You have no idea where the bartender is right now. He walked out the front door saying he was going to change his pants.
No, not him. The other bartender, the one in Ashley's Forge. I was gonna say, could he call? No, never mind. If he calls Millennium, the werewolves might answer if they're still there. There's no way. There's no way to get in touch with Ardith. I mean, me. Fett.
Fed still has a cell phone on him.
No, I ditched my cell phone.
Oh, you ditched it? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember
None of
that's
us
why
have
you.
cell phones anymore because we're all paranoid. But I do have Artist's number, so I'll work it out on the back end, dude. Do your thing, Drew.
Now, we're going to pause on Ardith. It has been 2 hours since all of this has happened.
Ardith has been running for 2 hours straight.
No, managing to sneak away and not have the werewolves follow you.
Yeah.
Have the coppers shown up
To where?
to the hotel? I called Christopher.
No, cops haven't shown up.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna just ring Ardith again.
Directly or Millennium?
Directly.
Ring, ring.
I'm gonna go down to the complimentary office suite and ring him from there.
I answer.
Hey, man.
What the hell did you get me into?
I didn't get you into shit, man. They came to me. What's going on?
Oh, nothing big. I'm over here in Ashley's Forge. You could come join. It'd be great.
I'm kind of good where I'm at. Did you get my message?
What message?
Oh, I left it with the bartender. He wasn't there?
Oh no, he needed to go change his pants.
What?
Yeah, that was like 4 hours ago or 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, look, I'm at this hotel. I'm not going to tell you my room number, but you could ring the front desk for me, I guess, when you get down here. But I'm at this hotel. I'll tell them the hotel name. I don't know, the Hilton High Rise or something.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. We can just call it the Hilton for now.
And I was waiting around to talk to the cops about what happened, but they haven't shown up yet, so I'm gonna bounce. Maybe you could meet me over here and we can plan some shit out and figure out what the hell's going on. Because I honestly, we might just have to get the hell out of the city for a while. I think.
Well, considering that the my visit from the well, I would know they were called Garu, right? Or would we just
No,
call
you don't know that they're called Garu.
Okay.
Lupines is what vampires normally call them. Even people with werewolf lore typically just call them lupines.
Okay. No, I had some lupine visitors at my bar.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore. Or at least the door isn't.
Well, how about this? See if you can make your way down here, and I can get us out of the city. Maybe we can find some place to hole up and make a plan.
All right, I'll see if I can get over there.
All right. Hey, go. Take the long way. Make sure you're not followed if you can. And if you got any of your delicious red juice, you might want to bring that because I don't really want to leave if I don't have to. And we're running a little thin if you get my message.
Yeah, I didn't really have a chance to grab red juice.
Ah, damn it. All right, we'll figure it out when we get there.
All right, I go to the bartender and ask him, can I get some, to go?
He's like, not a problem. And he starts to you see what he does is he pulls out a 6-pack of wine bottles.
Okay.
Now, sir, I have to advise you that you are not allowed to drink these on the road. Please don't open these, as these are meant to be drinking at home.
Understand.
And he'll say $500.
Now, of course, that's if I'm driving. What if I'm running and drinking? Can I do that?
Well, no, sir. I can't sell you any alcohol that is meant to be drank before you get home.
No, I was kidding. Yes, I'll take them. Let's see. How much do I still have? I still have my counselor working. So yeah, I'll pay him.
Yeah, you have plenty of money in the bank right now.
Yeah, I pay him. And then I give him like 20% tip.
All right. He's like, you have a good evening, sir.
You too. All right, I walk out of the club. I'm like, great. Here we go again.
Now, normally I would just keep going. However, with Paul not being here, and this is a point where the game has a critical junction. The last thing I want to do is exclude a player because of IRL shit coming up and biting us in the ass. So we're going to stop the game here tonight. And I'm very sorry to everyone watching and everyone at home who's going to see this, see all my 3.5 hour sessions and then sees the 1.5 hour one. I do apologize about that. I think it would be out of place for that to happen.
Well, hey, Justin, can I give you an overview of what my plan was, and maybe we could execute that in 10 minutes? We're not going to leave the city completely. Would that work?
Yes. I just don't want Paul's character to be in San Antonio and running basically 2 games altogether.
No. That's not the plan.
Okay. So if you guys are going to work on the planning on the way out, that's fine.
Yeah. I got something in my brain. I think it's going to work.
Do I already show up to where he's at?
Yes. It takes you about 45 minutes to get there. It's mostly because you tell the Uber driver to take the scenic route.
Scenic route, right, yeah. Take me the full circle. I want to go the whole route, and then we come back. I don't care. Take me through the Dominion.
Take me to church.
All right, yeah. So I get there and I get to the bar, the bellhop or whatever it is, the front desk.
The front desk. Okay. Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a friend of mine. I believe he goes by the name of Fett.
Fet. Let me ring his room real quick.
Okay.
And he will step away from you and step over to a phone.
Stab it. Just kidding.
Bring.
Go for Fet.
Hello, sir. This is the concierge.
Oh, hey.
Someone is down here to see you.
Hey, what's he look like?
Roguishly handsome, I guess.
He got on leathers?
A lot of leather.
Oh, yeah. Send him
Hold
right
on
up.
1 second. What's your name, sir?
Ardith Bay.
He says his name is Mr. Bay.
Yeah. Send him right up.
All right, wonderful. He's going to be in room 355.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm gonna head to the stairs.
You take the stairs?
Yeah.
All right, good thing it's only 2 stories up. You get up to the room and there's a...
I'm going to check the peephole. Okay, open it up. Hey, thanks for coming.
No
Look,
problem.
we got the suite, man. Look at this. This is nice.
Oh, nice digs. By the way, I brought drinks.
Oh, here. Let me pay for that. Because I know you're having some money troubles.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well,
Money troubles are the least of my problems at this point.
me too. So here's how I see it, right? We got a lot of fire on us right now. I'm gonna give him the rundown of what happened with the Nosferatu and everything.
Okay.
Real quick. While
So you know he thoroughly pissed off the Nosferatu for bringing home a were-rat.
Yeah, and as well as I'll tell Arden. I'll tell Arden. So look, you may be wondering why this Splinter guy is trying to hunt me down. Don't tell Byron this shit. He's gonna fucking take this shit and stab me in the back with it. I know. So look,
He is a Tremere.
back when I was in New York, when I was human, before all this stuff, my whole family, we were exterminators, but for the city. I still have my badge. See, and I started to investigate a little bit more, and so did my pops. So we went down into the sewers and we found a nest of the real rats, and we started to figure out, oh hey, these guys are worse than the tiny rats, and we started to try to kill them. We collapsed some tunnels, that kind of thing, caught some heat, as well as the attention of my mentor, Mr. Satrakian. We killed some rats. They came and they killed my family, and tried to kill me. Zatrakian saved me, but in the process, I was dying because fucking were-rats. So Zatrakian then gifted me, with the air quotes, this, and he's just gonna like grab onto his body. And so I started to work with him. Eventually, we ended up exterminating a lot of Splinter's friends, and as well as finding Ferd's Papa, getting rid of him. It was all part of kind of the same hunt. I thought it was over. I thought we got the bastard. Apparently not, because now he's back to get us. However, and Justin, for in-game mechanics, Fett does have open road.
Yes.
However, given the fact that he's blown up my safe house, and he's been to yours and to your club, I vote we just go somewhere a couple miles away. Find a hidey hole somewhere, motel, hold up for a couple days, let the heat cool down, and re-evaluate the situation. I like Lavernia's pretty nice. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a bunch of truck stops around, so we can hop from place to place if we need to. And
out of character, that ranch is pretty close to Lavernia.
Oh, never mind.
No,
say,
Ardith, you don't know where it's at, but Ardith knows that.
Yeah. We could also do San Marcos. It's just a hop down the road, and it's full of people, people go in and out of there because of the college. So we got a couple options, and I can get us there. I just need to get us a ride, or we might have to boost the car, you know. But I think we can make that work. How does that sound?
I think we should probably do your San Marcos one. I don't think Lavernia would be good.
Okay, okay. So I'll I'll square up my bill downstairs. I'll pay a little extra to cover our tracks, and we'll head over to San Marcos, and we'll lay low for a couple of days, and see what the maybe give Mr. fucking Whizbang Wizard a call. Maybe a couple other people a call.
So you're telling me that all this trouble is because you failed to identify the kill?
Hey man, I was a newbie at the time, man. And you know, when you're fighting rats and, as I'm sure you know, Assamites, you're kind of more worried about the Assamites that are have an army of child Assamites. So,
But you still verify the kill.
yeah, well, one mistake
I mean,
leads
it's
to
not
another.
your fault. It's not your fault. If you're the newbie, then your master should have been able to verify the kill.
Yeah, it happens. Shit happens. Now we got to deal with it. Oh, another thing. We should pick up some supplies on the way. Maybe stop by a Walmart or something. I think I'm gonna try to make a bunch of improvised explosives. Maybe we can lure all these fuckers into one place and just blow them all up. I like that plan. It's a little bit easier than fighting them one on one. You know.
Well, as long as it's only rats we're dealing with, I don't really want to run into those lupines anymore.
Yeah. I'd rather not. But honestly, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work. All of my equipment and all my silver was at the shop, and I ain't setting foot over there again until I know this fucker's dead. So, I think some rightly placed C4, maybe in that old building where we killed that wolf that first time when we met. Might just have to say bye bye to that in a glorious explosion.
You blew up a building with C4?
No, a couple of weeks ago when we fought the wolf, that had killed our previous characters, we could blow that place up. It's just an idea, you know. We'll figure it out as we go. But let's get the fuck out of San Antonio before some more bad shit happens. Yeah.
I like this plan.
All right. So Fet's gonna go downstairs, go to the front desk, and square up his bill.
Okay.
He's gonna pay the front desk an extra 50% of whatever the bill was, and say, listen, if anyone asks, I was never here, and neither was Arthur. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Good. Thank you. Hey, you have a great night, miss. And I guess we could rent a car and drop it somewhere under Ferdinand's false name. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to Enterprise, use Ferdinand's false identity, rent a car, and drive to San Marcos and hole up in a motel.
All right. And that is where the day will end.
Boom.
Just the travel time alone, getting around and doing what you need to do, it's going to come to a conclusion.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm a stickler, I have Survivor. Do I get my willpower back?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it Survivor or
nature or demeanor Survivor?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. And are we good on blood?
Yes, y'all can top back off. That was enough blood.
Fuck yes.
Man, I told you, I brought drinks. We're gonna get trashed and then we leave.
You're on Path of Humanity, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna drink enough to keep the beast at bay. Well,
Well, you don't
I'm
have
gonna-
to drink that much, remember?
yeah. Ferdinand is probably gonna drink. We're gonna split one between us. I think that'll both give us 5, which would put me at 15 and him at 10. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay.
And this is where we are going to call it for the night.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the Tremere would have called during that entire night.
Yeah.
Where are you guys,
Oh.
man?
And we're gonna pick up burner phones and stop at a Walmart, and I'm gonna get some fertilizer, some ammonia, a couple of things. Maybe some alarm clocks, that kind of thing.
Are we going with like straight talk, total
I'm
wireless?
gonna buy it at different Walmarts too,
All right, that's not a problem. There's plenty on your way out of San Antonio.
using cash.
So with that said,
Go with
Vasily,
the
what did you learn this evening?
I learned that perhaps I should have gone to a lesser safe house because I pissed off everybody.
All right, that works. Victoria?
Victoria has not been present, but did you learn anything tonight, Victoria? Nope.
All right.
She's had a headache the whole time, so she's kind of been in and out of sleep.
Since
so-
you were driving, it's only going to be 1 XP tonight.
Okay.
And Ardith.
Artist has learned that nobility of his coterie could possibly be the end of his existence.
You know what? I will accept that.
I follow in the steps of Sealy.
I will apologize to our viewers. I would have, like I said, I take real world things to be more important than the game, and because of that, unfortunately tonight we did not have our colleague with us. With that said, we're gonna do the thing that we normally do at the end of every single stream, and we're gonna go over the different people who have different streams at different times. Monday nights, Revolver C over at Storyteller Spirit is running a new game, and he is a voice actor, and he does amazing voices. If you ever get a chance, go to Storyteller Spirits and see the Philly by Night game. He plays an absolutely amazing Nosferatu. There's also Lords with a Z, 2424, who streams a VTM game on Monday night as well. On Tuesday nights, we have William Pence and Storyteller Spira. They both run games. Caffeinated Conquest will be this Wednesday, and then every other Wednesday afterwards. They are running a Wraith game. And absolutely, I suggest everyone watch this game simply because you get to see me in that channel being a shadow. And I'm an annoying shadow. Dice Ministry, there's also Jack's RPG. Their werewolf game is currently on hiatus. They ended their season, but they should be picking back up, as well as Sentaku, Sentaku. They run a Werewolf the Apocalypse game as well on Wednesday. I think it's interesting, but awesome. Moving on to Thursday night is Dice Ministry, and that is a VTM Sabbat game I'm playing in. Starts at 8 p.m. Central Time. And if you ever want to see a child Nagaraja because someone was stupid enough to let me play that character, you should watch that game. Friday nights, we will be here next week, as always. Then we move over to Saturday. Saturday is a fun-filled day as well as Sunday. Saturday, beginning in the morning, we have Green Dragon 666 running a mage game set out of Brazil. David 1200 is running a VTM game Saturday afternoons. Calvian, he is one of the actual people on the Reddit, one of the moderators. He is running a demon game on Saturday afternoons. Flannel Puppies game should be returning this weekend, and that's another Saturday morning game. Moving on to Sunday, we have Silly Goose, who has been in our chat. We'd love seeing you here, man. He has a VTM game set out of Chicago, or are they back to Illinois now? Or back to Indiana, I mean. A Changeling game from John Varel. Lost Tribe plays VTM every other Sunday. Another game by Green Dragon 666, which is he calls it Jihad of the Puppet Masters, and so it is a game worth watching. In Red Dragon Inn, this one is a recent addition. They are doing Vampire the Masquerade every other at 3 p.m. Central Time. These are the list of the streamers here on Twitch.tv who do stream. They keep a regular schedule. Flannel and David, they're I haven't seen any games from them recently. However, I do want to give them the shout out, give them some props. Oh, and it looks like Silly Goose has another person that I may have missed that I might have to add to my contacts. Who is it, Silly Goose? Oh. So, with that said, time for me to whore myself out properly. We have Patreon. I have Patreon. It's for the channel, though. We have Patreon down below on the YouTube channel. It'll be in the description. If you look to donate, we do have a tips. We appreciate anything. Early in the stream, anything that we give gets earned, because I do consider this kind of a second job. Anything that we earn will be going to improve everyone's equipment. That way we can hopefully get everyone on camera, or hopefully get everyone with like good high quality microphones. That way we all can hear and be heard very, very crisp, very, very clearly without no feedback or anything like that. With that said, everyone, let's say goodnight to our audience. Good night!
Good night. Thank you for watching.
Drew, take yourself off of mute. I can hear you, they can't.
Good night. Sorry, it's late reaction. Artist is really thinking deeply.
Everyone have a good night.